When I was growing up, I wanted to be a doctor, so I studied pre-medical. I also taught in some colleges in Delhi, teaching textile designing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I got a lot of support from my parents growing up.
Yeah.
In my school, I used to be like everywhere.
Okay.
I would participate in dramatics, I would go in declamations, debates, I was an athlete. I enjoyed whatever life threw at me, except for a few of the things that were hard to digest. It is very difficult being a single mom.
Yeah, I can imagine.
My God.
I can imagine, yeah.
Write poetry sometimes. Then I paint, I sketch. I do attend some mushairas that are held here by Kishwar Gani ji.
Okay, yeah.
आज जिंदगी को कुछ और करीब से देखा. आज जिंदगी को कुछ और करीब से देखा. सबब उनकी बेरुखी का कुछ और करीब से देखा. यूं तो देखिए जहां हर आंगन में गर्मियां हैं. यूं तो देखिए जहां हर आंगन में गर्मियां हैं, मगर अपनी ही बर्फ से हर शख्स को कांपते हुए देखा.
Hello, Sat Sri Akal, Namaste, Adab. दोस्तों, मैं हूँ Sharon Ali and you're watching Hunny Walia shows. आज की segment में, Through the Eyes of a Woman, we have with us Shefali Sharma. Shefali, thank you so much for being on our show.
Thank you, Sharon, for having me over. It's a pleasure.
So, can we start off with, tell us a little bit about your background, your childhood, where you were born, where you grew up?
Okay, so I was born in India and I grew up at different places. My dad was in border security forces.
Okay.
So used to keep on getting posted from one place to another. So my earliest memories of my childhood are from Srinagar in Kashmir.
Okay.
So, but just like when I was just ready to go to school, there weren't any good schools around that area. So my parents decided to send me over to my maternal grandparents in Punjab. So that's where I started my studies, and then I went to Mumbai after that to do some education there, and then I came back to my parents in Rajasthan, and then majorly then in Jalandhar in Punjab. So from grade 4th onwards until 12th, I was in border security school force. Border security force school. We had it in our campus, and it was great. Awesome.
Great.
Just the best years of my life, I guess.
So was it a co-ed school then?
It was a co-ed school. Actually, it used to be a boys' school in the beginning. So I'll tell you that in a strength of 40, there were 36 boys and we were only 4 girls.
Really?
So I grew up with boys, kind of. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
only 4 girls?
Only 4 girls, yeah.
My goodness. Did you used to get teased a lot or anything?
No. We had a very genial kind of environment in our school. It was just so much fun. And
nice.
We felt very pampered, actually. Just 4 girls, right?
Yeah, of course.
And all of them were boys. So, yeah, it was fun.
Oh, nice. So you moved around a lot?
Yes, I
because
did.
of your father's job?
Yeah.
Did you find that was kind of hard on you, going to new schools, meeting new kids, or kind of getting to know them, or was it something that really didn't bother you at all? Or
I don't think so, Sharon. Actually, I'm very adaptable by nature. It just comes naturally to me. So I enjoyed all my times in Mumbai when I was growing up. When I was there in grade 2nd and 3rd, and then I came back, and then I think I was in Bikaner. That's where my dad was posted. So I went to school there for a few months, and then we moved to Jalandhar. We had a family home, like an ancestral home, where my dad and mom finally decided that my mom's going to stay there with my other sisters. Like, we are 4 sisters.
Okay.
And my dad thought that it is only good for our like studies and stuff that we stay there.
Okay.
So my mom sacrificed a lot, I would say.
Yeah.
So then from then onwards, I don't think we moved for my studies like until grade 12th.
Okay.
So it was comfortable.
Oh, nice.
Right.
So eventually you started teaching in India.
I did.
So was that from your education? Did you take teaching as part of your education, or?
So there's different streams in which I taught, Sharon. What's funny is that when I was growing up, I wanted to be a doctor, so I studied pre-medical.
Nice. Okay.
And but as I finished my +2 with sciences, so I decided, as a very feminine kind of a I'm very feminine kind of a character. So I thought, oh, I'm going to have babies one day. And if I'm going to be a doctor, so doctor's duty is to, his first commitment is towards their patients,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
I said, who's going to look after them? Who's going to cook for my husband? So no, this is not the profession that I want to be in.
Right.
And because I won't be able to do justice to either of them, I thought. This is what, so then I changed the stream, and I took up textile engineering, so I did that, and then I did interior designing.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, and so I taught in some colleges, in business colleges as well. My subjects being general management and communication. That was in Mumbai. There's a business college by the name of Evolve.
Okay.
And all the grown-ups like CEOs and directors and everybody used to come there. So that's kind of a not a finishing school. It is actually the school for people that are from the business elite class.
Okay.
So everybody needs help, right?
Right.
So and general management and communication are the subjects that you can keep on learning throughout your life. So it doesn't matter how old you are, and it was through and through fun doing those classes. And then I also taught in some colleges in Delhi, teaching textile designing.
Oh, nice. Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
So you were quite free as being a daughter. You have 3 sisters, there's 4 of you. And your father was quite comfortable with letting you, do all these different kind of things. There was no...
No.
Okay.
I got a lot of support from my parents growing up. In Indian families, I think children or girls especially are not allowed too much freedom, but I think I'm really thankful to my mom, who's such a great woman. She herself is a very big intellectual, I would say, and she sacrificed all her life to make us what we are today. And she gave me a lot of freedom to grow, like when I was growing up. We definitely had some rules which we had to follow, of course, but at the same time she gave me a lot of free hand to try different things if I wanted. In my school, I used to be like everywhere. I would participate in dramatics, I would go in declamations, debates. I was an athlete at one point of time, so don't look at me now.
We were all athletes at one point in time.
So I used to do long jump.
Nice.
And
so you were quite active in the school.
Oh,
in your young adult years.
I loved it. And my mom supported me a lot. Like there used to be practices after the school hours, so my mom was always very supportive. Like
that's nice.
I think I owe it big time to my mother.
I think it's so nice that you get to experience so much too as a child, growing up in your young adulthood as well. Like, why go through life without experiencing these things, which some women don't, well, not just women, some children don't get to experience, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So eventually you got married?
I did.
Okay, was that like a love marriage, arranged marriage?
Well, it was a kind of both.
Okay, nice.
So my husband, he saw me at somebody's wedding.
Typical Desi story.
Desi story.
See you at a wedding.
I told you there isn't much spice in my story, but so, and then we dated for a while, and after a year or so we got married.
That's great.
We got married in Mumbai.
Oh, good.
He was from Delhi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you have 2 sons?
I have 2 sons.
Perfect.
2 grown-up boys.
Oh, that's great. That's great. If there's anything that you could change about your childhood or your young adult, I mean, sounds like you had a fabulous time. You got to do whatever you want to do. But if there's anything that you could change, was there anything that you'd want to think about changing, or that
about my childhood?
Yeah, just about growing up, young adulthood, something you could have did different, anything like that.
Strangely enough, Sharon, I don't think I have many regrets in life. In fact, any regrets.
Yeah.
I enjoyed whatever life through at me, except for a few of the things that were hard to digest.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know if I would like to change. I could relive my childhood forever, actually.
That's
given
wonderful.
a chance. Yeah, I would live those 7-8 years throughout my life, every day.
Right.
They were
right.
so amazing. I loved going to school.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. You sound like you're a great person in school too.
Yeah,
Just
I loved
really
it.
bubbly and out there, and trying new things.
Yes,
That's fabulous. That's the way to live your life for sure. For sure. So now you're in Canada. You're a single mom. So what's it like, or what was it like being a single mom? Was it tough? Sometimes did you have a lot of support, or?
No, it is very difficult being a single mom.
Yeah, I can imagine.
My God.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Very challenging, very demanding, and it's just like you don't know where those 24 hours go. Sometimes you feel like you want to have like at least 40 hours in a day.
Yeah.
Because
Especially
something or the other is still remaining to be done, and it's just on the go.
Yeah.
But I think that's what keeps me active all the time.
Absolutely.
Also. And then I have boys, and Indian boys, and how boys are.
Yeah,
they don't do much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, that's good. So you were working and raising the kids, but they're older now. So
they're older now, right?
But that's good. So your hobbies, what are some of your hobbies?
Oh, so many. I don't know if I can list them all here. I mainly is music that I love. I read a lot, and I write poetry sometimes. Then I paint, I sketch, I like to decorate my home whenever I can. I love plants.
Nice.
I like doing a lot of stuff. But I can't do the same thing for a very long time at a given point of time. After a while, I have to just switch to something.
Right.
So like, let's say, few weeks I'm just engrossed in music or learning something new. Then after a while, I'm just like, this is me.
Right.
I just get bored. Then I have to switch to something else.
Right. That makes it interesting, because then we do a lot of different things, right? You're not just set on one thing and get bored. So have you ever displayed any of your talents at all, like your paintings or?
I'm like that. I think I'm a little private.
Right.
Like I've been writing poetry also. Sometimes I share it with some friends, or I do attend some mushairas that are held here by Kishwar Ganiji.
Okay. Yeah.
But other than that, I am just like, I write for myself.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody is really interested, okay, I'll share it. There's nothing to hide either.
Right.
But I'm just low key like that.
Right.
Yeah.
With your poetry, have you ever thought of putting it together and maybe creating a song or anything like that?
There's few people that approached me actually, Sharon. I was just like, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know?
I just want to keep it like that.
Just
it's
to
fine.
yourself.
Yeah. Or maybe I just feel that I'm not such a great poet. There's been such amazing people that have written such amazing lyrics and stuff. So mine is probably like, mediocre.
Well, I think you're underestimating yourself a little bit.
No.
I mean, I've heard some of your poetry and it's pretty darn good.
Sweet of you.
And people wouldn't be approaching you if that was the case, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thanks.
there you go. So you love music. You just started singing.
Oh, no. I've been singing since I was a little child.
Oh, really? Okay.
But like I said, I keep everything in a mellow form. So also, since these are my hobbies, so I don't want them to consume me.
Okay.
That's also one reason I just keep them on the little lighter side.
Yeah.
So I don't practice or I don't do anything.
Yeah.
But if you'll ask me to sing right now, I'll just like, okay, I'll hum something. I'm not doing it for getting acknowledged or admiration. It's fine. I am who I am, so.
Exactly. So what's a day in the life of Shefali then? What would you do at home? You go to your job, you do a little bit of your hobbies here and there. Tell us a day of what a day is for you.
What a day is. Okay, so I wake up every day at 6:30.
Okay.
So first 2 hours of my day I need to myself.
Right.
I prepare myself to go through the day, whatever is going to come. I'll just embrace it nicely. But first 2 hours of my day, ideally, I would like to devote to myself. So I'll just sit with myself, talk to myself, have my cup of tea, do my yoga, meditation, and then just line up the things that I have to do and talk to myself about how I'm going to handle what.
Right.
Sometimes I do some cooking in the morning, and then around 9:30 or so I leave for work. Then my work sometimes is stretched like until later in the evening, and some days are shorter relatively. So I just balance out the other things that I have to do in my home, like buying groceries or doing laundry and stuff.
Yeah.
I just plan everything ahead. So that's the only way I can I accomplish something.
Right.
Otherwise, it's just.
It sounds like you're pretty prepared and you set your days. That's actually a good thing.
Yeah, I like to wake up. Yeah, in
very
the morning.
Organized.
I have to be, Sharon.
Yeah.
Not that I would like to. Well, this last year gave me a little breather with COVID. Thank you, COVID.
I think you're the first person who said thank you, COVID.
Well, you gotta find something positive in everything.
True. This is true.
Right.
Yeah,
so since it is there, so might as well embrace it. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'm not left with much choices, but it gave me some time to relax and chill. So first few months I enjoyed being at home and doing nothing and no structure for my day. But then eventually I got it was getting on to me, so I was just getting sick of it. So I'm glad now that I'm going back to work and everything is back to normal.
Good. Yeah. Hopefully we can get normal soon, back to our lives and
I know.
So you said you did yoga and meditation. So does that help you kind of de-stress in the mornings, or is it something that calms you down or just gets you ready for your day?
Yes,
what does that kind of thing, what does it do for you?
It is essential. Like if I don't connect to myself in the morning, then my entire day goes just like haywire. I feel like I'm not very balanced throughout the day, or if there is some challenging situations that come during the day, it is hard for me to absorb them or go through them. So what it does is when I do my meditation and my yoga, it just calms me down. Like in my mind, I just tell myself like whatever comes throughout the day, whatever is going to come towards me, I'm just going to embrace it with happiness and positivity.
That's great.
So even if it is, and like every day the situations are different, right? So that is why, and this I've been practicing for a very long time now. That's how I stay balanced. I don't get angry much. I mean, I do once in a while, and then I do explode big time. But that doesn't happen very often. I don't think you've seen me angry, right?
No.
So I think that's one of the reasons why I stay balanced, is because.
So the meditation, I mean, that takes a lot of I have a hard time meditating.
Everybody does.
I tried once, and I just have a million things running through my mind. I can't just sit there and keep a blank mind.
This is how it is with everybody, with me too. With practice, you're able to still your mind. But in the beginning, yes, this is how it takes to get into a proper kind of a meditative state, it takes 30 minutes plus.
Oh, okay. Wow. So how long do you meditate for?
Depends. Sometimes 40, some days 40 minutes, some days only 15 minutes, but I still have to sit to myself, talk to Almighty. That's what I do in meditation. Yeah,
that was my next question. So when you meditate, you kind of just tell yourself positive things.
Positive things and balancing my mind and saying thanks. To Almighty for everything, what all I have today.
Absolutely. Perfect.
There's many less, fortunate people out there who are still struggling with so many things.
Absolutely.
And it is always better to be grateful for what we have.
Absolutely.
That's how I see it.
Absolutely. So going back to your poetry, I know you love poetry. I've heard some of your poetry. It's just wonderful, beautiful. You write your own?
I do.
Right. So can you share with our viewers some of your poetry? That would be wonderful if you could.
Okay, I can do that. I don't write much in English. Sometimes I do, but Hindi में कुछ लिखती हूँ मैं, थोड़ा उर्दू चोरी कर लेती हूँ. हाँ. So अच्छा कुछ लाइन सुनाती हूँ.
बिल्कुल.
एक बहुत पहले मैंने लिखी थी when you look at life and the situations and people, why they are just the way they are. So उसके ऊपर सोच के मैंने लिखा. आज जिंदगी को कुछ और करीब से देखा. आज जिंदगी को कुछ और करीब से देखा, सबब उनकी बेरुखी का कुछ और करीब से देखा। यूं तो देखिए जहां हर आंगन में गर्मियां हैं, यूं तो देखिए जहां हर आंगन में गर्मियां हैं, मगर अपनी ही बर्फ से हर शख्स को कांपते हुए देखा। So this is a very long poetry, but last की 2 लाइन्स मैं बताती हूँ
जी।
वफा की बातें तो तुमने भी कम न की, वफा की बातें तो तुमने भी कम न की, मगर ये क्या, तुम्हें भी तो एक संग दिल सनम देखा।
वाह वाह वाह।
शरण को समझ आई है कुछ
Oh,
नहीं मालूम।
no, don't underestimate me. मुझे तो समझ आया।
That's awesome. So
That's
sweet.
beautiful. Do you have another one? Maybe one more to share with our viewers?
एक मासूम ख्वाब आज रुखसत हुआ, एक मासूम ख्वाब आज रुखसत हुआ, उस ख्वाब से थे बंधे हुए मेरे रोज़ व शब के सिलसिले, उस ख्वाब से थे बंधे हुए मेरे रोज़ व शब के सिलसिले, मेरा भागना अब ख़त्म हुआ, एक मासूम ख्वाब आज रुखसत हुआ।
Wow, wow, amazing. Amazing.
Thank
That's
you.
so beautiful,
Thank
so
you.
beautiful. I was going to say, you should share that if you want, but I know you like to keep it to yourself. It's just beautiful, just beautiful.
How sweet, yeah.
Okay, so we are going to go into some fun questions just to get to know you a little bit more personally.
Okay.
Okay, so first one is, what makes you feel old, if anything?
Nothing.
Great. That is the perfect answer.
I know.
Good for you. We're all...
Never getting old.
That's right. We're all young at heart. Doesn't matter what age we
your
are.
body sometimes tells you.
Yeah.
But I think deep down somewhere there is an element of a little child that is always active in me.
That's right.
And I just want to have a plan to stay like that.
And
forever.
that's the way it should be. Live life to the fullest.
Yeah.
And why
Right.
feel that you're getting old, right?
I know.
What do you love about yourself?
So that's an interesting question. I like that I'm an honest person. That's what I like about myself. And other than that, however God has made me, I'm really thankful to Him.
Yes.
For and the day that I don't like myself, I wouldn't want to be existing anymore.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how I can handle it.
Right.
When I look at myself in the mirror, I have to be able to meet my own eyes, and that's how I want to be always. So in a way, I don't want to sound too pompous, but I think I like myself.
No, answer. That's fabulous. That's such a confident answer. I love it. I love it. In your eyes, what are the traits of a perfect man?
A man. Well, he still has to come along. So
Okay, what would you like to see?
in a man, right? Not
Yeah.
a woman. Okay, a man. Well, I like tall guys. No, apart from being shallow, like that is important too. Looks definitely, yeah, I'm shallow like that. And but human content is what I look for.
Yeah.
Very important. Confidence. I think a real man is somebody who's capable of taking on the responsibilities.
Yes.
Like there's different responsibilities, so whichever state he is in, he should be able to cater to being a good dad, a husband, or brother, son. So these are the things. And content, like this is what I would look for.
Absolutely.
If there is somebody out there.
If there's anyone interested.
Okay.
Would you choose bungee jumping or skydiving?
Skydiving.
Really? Have you done it before?
No, I would like to.
Really? Oh my God.
Well,
I'm too scared.
my son went for it, and then next year I had a plan, but then I got cancer, and I went for that treatment. So now that I've recovered, now I have a plan. So hopefully, maybe this year.
Good for you. And I know you'll do it. And I know you'll do it eventually.
Well, it's going to be on tandem. I'm not doing it myself.
What is the biggest benefit of being wealthy, would you say?
Financial freedom frees you from the everyday grindings of life.
Yeah.
Like you are free to choose what you want to do in life. So I think that is the most that money can buy.
Right.
But yeah, that's what I would say.
Perfect. If you could spy on someone, who would it be?
You.
Really? Really?
No, that would be such a waste of time. Why would I do that?
Are you saying I'm not interested?
No, you are such a sweetheart. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't think I can. Honest answer is that I am not those sorts. I'll get caught in 2 seconds. I do not think I can spy on anybody.
What can you talk about all day? What subject?
Anything.
Anything. Oh, there you
Generally communication. I can talk about that subject. And then there's few others.
go. Right, right.
Like I think I'm very interested in human psychology and philosophy. I also like to talk about human physiology.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. If someone left $200,000 in a duffel bag on your doorstep, what would you do with it?
Go and report to the police station and
Would
tell
you?
them. Oh yeah, absolutely. I never bring that money home.
Yeah, I would too.
I would report too. As tempting as it may sound, but yeah, I wouldn't want that money to come to my house because I have not earned it. So
Right, right. True, good point. What is the best decision you've ever made?
I don't know, Sharon.
I think you've made a lot of good decisions. You just can't remember anything.
No, I think the best decision that I made was getting initiated by the master that I follow and learning meditation and all that.
Yes,
that's the best thing that I did for myself. Otherwise, life was so full of challenges. If I did not have this, I don't know. I would have disintegrated long time back.
Yeah.
It was very challenging.
Yeah.
So,
What do you think about in the shower?
music.
Yeah? Do you sing in the shower too?
No, I don't sing in this shower, but strangely, I have my music on when I'm showering.
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Actually, that's not strange. A lot of people do that. I sometimes do that too.
Yeah.
It's nice.
When
Yeah.
I'm in shower, the music is on.
There you go. There you go. Shefali, it's been wonderful having you on the show. Thank you so much. You are a big sweetheart. Thank you for sharing your journey with us. I wish you well in the future, and a nice, tall, dark, handsome man come your way soon.
Thank you, Sharon. It was an absolute pleasure talking to you and sharing my journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you again.
Okay.
और हमारे viewers के लिए thank you so much for all your love and support. If you'd like to be on the Hunny Walia shows, inbox us or message us for more Hunny Walia shows. Log on to our Facebook page and watch or subscribe to our YouTube channels. Thank you so much. Until next time, take care.